attention. Welcome to Kaleidoscope Open Mic Cafe, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Today we are all here to listen to some music, listen to some poetry, you know, have a good time, eat some pizza. If you're wondering, all this money is going towards the club and to help finance our book that we have at the end of the year. Please submit poetry, drawings, short stories, you know, things like that. Yeah, so if you want to get things underway, we're going to start with Becky and Julianne, bless you, sorry. Yeah, so we're going to start. All right, give them a hand, guys.
Hey, McKenna, can you make sure the volume's up on that? Sure. Thank you. Okay. All right. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be. Wait, is it on? Yeah. Okay.
Very quiet.
Okay. All right. Could I bring that up here? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm playing. Alright. Hopefully this will work. And if not, we'll just go out. Okay. Take two.
Yeah.
Alright. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, it surely means that I don't know. On a stormy sea of moving emotion, tossed about like I'm a ship on the ocean, I set a course for winds of fortune. But I hear the voices say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Woo! don't you cry no more.
Thank you, Becky. That was wonderful. Thank you, Julianne. Right? Yeah. Okay. Next up is Andrew and Julia playing a song that they didn't tell me what it was.
I just want to. Can I do that? Good evening, high school. We have a song for you today. I can't remember the name. Let's do this. Wait, one second.
Part-time lover and a full-time friend. The monkey on your back is the latest trend. I think it's anyone else but you.
I kiss you on the brain in the shadow of the train. I kiss you all starry-eyed, my body swinging side to side. I don't see anything in anyone else but you.
Here is a church and here is a steeple. We sure are cute for two ugly people. I don't see how anyone but you.
The pebbles forgive me, the trees forgive me, so I can you forgive me. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you.
I will find my niche in your car, my MP3 DVD for your guitar. I don't see what anyone else can see, no one else but you. Up, down, left, right, left, be a star. Just because we use Jesus doesn't mean we're not smart. Don't see how anyone else can see anyone else but
You're always trying to keep it real. I'm in love with how you feel. I don't see anything in anyone else but you.
if it's a breeze. You want my fans and I want my seeds. I don't see what anyone else can see anyone else but
Don Quixote was a steel driving man. My name is Andy, I'm your biggest fan. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you.
Twin shot your face and did a little dance. You look so cute and you put me in a trance. I don't see what anyone else can see anyone else but
Do
Nighttime drag.
Okay, so next up we have Nate Gildersleeve.
So I titled this NFL Bash, bashing every NFL team ever made. The Jets are bad, the Giants make me sad, and the Chiefs make me glad. The Cowboys shouldn't be a team. The Jags on paper are better than they seem, and the Raiders make their coach look really mean. The Patriots cheat, the Browns actually won in the third week, and the Bears are afraid to throw it deep. The Dolphins are hurt, the Ravens offense never works, and the Rams play like they're the best team in the universe. The Vikings could be better, the Chargers are finally playing together, and the Steelers somehow have the most Super Bowls ever. The Packers just need to relax, the Bengals just let up a lot of sacks, and the Titans are trash, just look at their stats. The Eagles stink, Houston's fan base is starting to shrink, and the Redskins are in first in the division, so what do you think? The Colts play with dumb luck, the Falcons are not even tough, and the Bucs season is going pretty rough. The Saints are great, the 49ers lost faith, and the Panthers offense doesn't communicate. The Seahawks can barely win a game, the Bills keep giving Nathan Peterman the blame, and the Cardinals should just be ashamed. Broncos are mediocre, the Lions just need closure, and I'm a Giants fan, so I already knew my season was over. Watching the Giants is like getting sprayed in the face with mace, because every time I see them, tears start to drip down my face.
All right, that was pretty good. Next up, we have Children of the Kazoo.
Where's Jason?
Yeah, Anthony!
I'm gonna steal the chair.
I love you.
We have to send this to me.
Sorry, all of our equipment's over here.
Candy shop. Yeah, my second
Okay, so that was definitely interesting. So next we have Becky Sabetta coming back up.
Hello again. So this time I'm not singing something, I'm reading a poem that I wrote. It's called Salem's Ghost, and it's inspired by my recent trip to Salem that I went on in the middle of October, so like prime Salem season. Alright. Ghost tours, the sign reads, green font leaping out at the tourists clad in commercialized witch hats, cameras, and bags full of goods from the stalls littering the streets. They hold little candles in the cool dusk, clamoring together as their guide tells them who died where. Breathless, they imagine the ghosts of those long dead creeping up from behind, but grin the moment they see actors portraying cartoonish renditions of witches who once stalked the town streets in front of locations from Hocus Pocus. The festivities continue when the groups make their way into the graveyard, as the living walk on the remains of the dead, posing in front of graves for photos that will later be put on their Instagrams. The ghosts of Salem marvel at the modern day. Have they forgotten? The ghost of Bridget Bishop asks, scratching the red rope marks around her neck. 300 centuries and the noose still hurts like it did back then. Giles Corey, lingering beside a worn grave, wants to give an answer, but can't. The stones crushed his vocal cords, silencing him for an eternity. John Willard thinks for a moment. He thinks of his wife and her family, of his job as deputy sheriff, and how Salem let him hang when he started to question why he was bringing innocent people to their deaths. Some still know. They know it over in the witch shops tucked between the stalls, Willard decides, but even those are seen as frivolities in the eyes of those who tell the stories of our lives. A family dressed in Halloween garbs wander through them as he says this, the children eagerly swapping the stories they heard at one of their stalls. John Proctor frowns nearby, imagining the child his wife had to raise alone. Alice Parker firmly shakes her head. They don't tell the truth, she says with conviction. My age is forgotten, Wilmot's too. They know nothing of our lives. Even John Proctor's story has been rewritten, used as a metaphor for persecution, just as forgotten as our own is now. Wise in death, as she was in life, elderly Rebecca Nurse gives the final verdict on the matter. Her voice is tired and weary. Eternity feels so long when the living can no longer hear the voices of those who came before them. They have followed in the footsteps of those poor young girls. Their fiction has become their truth, and so her story is just as silenced as it was centuries before. Thank you.
Next up, we have Andrew Salido. No, she has like a
Yeah. Yes.
Becky, someone needs a speaker.
Oh, it's me. What? Oh.
On the ground right there.
Andrew, you can plug it in.
Yeah, there's an aux cord on the ground right there, actually.
Plug it in. Can I have your phone?
Look at the stereo, right?
real deal. Because there's always a way out with your deal. But you always make sure that there's a way out for you.
Okay, everybody. We're gonna sing a song. Not necessarily. Depends on your perspective.
Open the world of music. A new streaming service with official audio and video. Playlists, live performances.
Solo sueño un horizonte falto de palabras. En la sombra y tres luces todo es negro para mi mirada. Si tú no estás junto a mí, aquí, tú en tu mundo, separado del mío por un abismo. Oye, llévame, yo volaré a tu mundo lejano. Por ti volaré. Espera que llegaré. Mi fin de trayecto es para vivirlo los dos por ti volaré por cielos y mares hasta tu amor abriendo los ojos por ti contigo yo viviré. Cuando estás lejano sueño un horizonte falto de palabras. Sé que siempre estás ahí, ahí, una luna hecha para mí. Siempre humana para mí, por mí, por mí, por mí. Por ti volaré. Espera que llegaré. Mi fin de trayecto es tú. Contigo yo viviré. Por ti volaré. Por cielos y mares hasta tu amor, abriendo los ojos por ti. Contigo yo viviré, por ti volaré. Por cielos y mares hasta tu amor, abriendo los ojos por ti. Contigo yo viviré, por ti volaré.
Okay, so that was beautiful, Andrew. And next, I have the pleasure of introducing Mike Rebuffo.
I don't know how I'm gonna top that. Like, seriously. Alright, I'm gonna do 2 songs, so bear with me. As I'm getting older, chip up on my shoulder, known to life to roll over and die. La 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 la. Oh, missing hippie John, Sally days are gone, remembering days just to tell him so long. La 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 la. Oh, but oh, mama, acting like my life's already over. Oh dear, act your age and try another year. Always feeling tired, smiling when required. Write another year off and kindly resign. La 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 la. Oh, salad days are gone, missing hippie John, remembering days just to tell him so long. La 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 la. Oh, but oh, mama, acting like my life's already over. Oh dear, act your age and try another year. Oh mama, acting like my life's already over. Oh dear, act your age and try another year. Back to Marco. Back to Marco. It's okay, sweet. I saw a girl in my dreams, and so it seems that I will love her and you. You are that girl in my dreams, and so it seems that I will love you. And I waited for your kiss, waited for that bliss, like dreamers do. Oh, and I'll be there, waiting for you. You came just one dream ago, and that's how I know that I will love you. And I knew when you first said hello, that's how I know that I will love you. And I waited for your kiss, waited for that bliss, like dreamers do. And I'll be there, waiting for you. You came just one dream ago, and that's how I know that I will love you. And you are that girl in my dreams, and so it seems that I will love you, and I waited for your kiss, waited for that bliss, like dreamers do, oh, like dreamers do, like dreamers do. Alexis and Steph are up next.
What are you looking? Oh, super.
Check, check. Alright, do I need some?
You guys want a second vocal mic?
Yeah, that'd be very good. Alright, I think we're good. Hello? Alright, so this is She Don't Use Jelly by the Flavors. It's a really weird title. Alright. 1, 2, 3. I know a girl who was
All right, so now we're gonna take a short little 5-minute break so we can get refreshments, and then we're gonna come back to an open mic. So anyone can come up to the stage and sing a song or do whatever. Get your last things from the table and make your way back to your seats. We're gonna have Chris come up first.
I'll trample a little tiny bit. And don't worry about it. And then don't worry about it.
Okay, so I was sitting in class today, and somehow I ended up being convinced to come here and doing this. It's completely improv. The scene that we're going to be doing is he's going to be a teacher talking about sciencey stuff or whatever, and talking about water, and he's going to try and prove to me that water's wet. I think water's not wet, so we're going to see where this goes. I honestly have no idea what I'm about to do. So, if you want to use the mic, you can. I'm just going to talk. Okay. So, you have like the desk over there. Okay.
Is this a podcast?
I don't know. No, it's some kind of skit thing. I honestly don't know what I'm about to do.
I was just rubbing it.
Yeah, I just grabbed them into it, so yeah.
So you're telling me water's not wet?
If you honestly think that water's wet, you're absolutely delusional. Give me one reason why it's wet.
So water is touching water, right? Would that mean it's wet?
No.
So how about this? A singular molecule of water is not wet, but water touching another molecule of water would then be wet.
No.
So what would be wet?
So look, this is where I stand on this. So if I'm, out walking, having a jolly good old day, and oh no, I spill my water on the ground. It's the ground, it's now wet. But if... What?
But the water. Is the water not wet?
No, see, look. Again, what I was saying before. I spill the water on the ground, and
Yes.
if I go and take another bottle of water and spill it
So
on
what
top
is
of that
water? You're telling me water's dry.
Yeah, water
is dry.
Water makes things wet. I can't... Okay, am I supposed to be able to
So
take...
is the water dry?
The water is dry, yes, it makes things
So you're
wet.
telling me I'm dry, but I'm also water.
What?
Because if it's dry, then this is dry, then it's water.
Listen, bud, are you gonna try and tell me that you can dry the wetness off of water? Because if water's wet, then you should be able to dry it off, right?
Evaporates, right?
That makes no sense!
It evaporates. It's still water, it's in the air, I can touch the water. I'm wet.
Yeah, you may be, but the water's not.
Sorry. Water's wet.
You're delusional.
No.
Thank you for your time.
That was excellent. Okay, next up we have Ashley and Jeremy performing a song.
Performing a song. Woo! Hi everyone. Okay. We're gonna. Okay. Can you hear me? Is this good? No. Be closer. Okay. It seems quiet. All right. We're gonna sing "Blackbird" by the Beatles. Yes.
I need a cord. That works.
Just learned how to play this today.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise.
Great job, guys. All right, next up is Andrew. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
What language is this in? Oh, again?
And English. My face for me. I feel like
Oops. You know. Zero here.
you're just playing a regular song.
Oh wait, yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay.
We're gonna sing a song now, and Michael, how about you relax, okay?
Here we go.
Let's get dreaming of you when I'm alone, baby. Don't you? I'm coming home. Kick it with me. I don't care if the sun is gone. Baby, don't cry when I am gone. Promise for everything you want. This is for you, baby. Listen, it's your song. Oye, cariño, solo pienso en ti. When I wake up in the morning until I go back to sleep. baby, how I wish you were mine. I think of you all the time. I always feel like I'm fine. Baby, you make me fine. Lost in the words that you say to me. Y pasando tiempo juntos is the ultimate dream. I'm on top of the world. Baby girl, can't you see? I found my perfect girl. I wanna make you back to me. Time and time again I can't be feeling real sad. Cause mi sueño no se ha hecho una realidad. Pero el tiempo dirá, el tiempo dirá. If we can spend our lives together, lo que el mundo gira. I promise I don't want nobody else to be around me but you. Ain't nobody's touch and nobody's lips will make me feel like this do. Our hands interlock, nuestros labios se conocen. Nuestra noche es corta pero hermosa, we'll be okay. Dreaming of you when I'm alone. Baby, don't trip, I'm coming home. Kick it with me, I don't care if the sun is gone. Baby, don't cry when I am gone. Promise you everything I want. This is for you, baby, listen, it's your song.
Sentí mis días son largos y se sienten tan amargos. Me ahogo en un lago de mis lágrimas que hago. No going to my future if it ain't including you. Promise that I'm gonna love you. It's about that time you do. I swear I don't see nothing but I want to lay here with you. And I hope you know I miss you from my head. I can't dismiss you. Eres lo que yo he nado en esta vida. Que me importa lo que siento es surreal. I can lie to you for real. Sabes bien que te quiero. And if you're down to spend your summer with me,
Just let me know.
you know you're my sueño. You came to my life and now I feel alright.
Dreaming of you when I'm alone. Baby, don't trip, I'm coming home. Kick it with me, I don't care if the sun is gone. Baby, don't cry when I am gone. Promise you everything I want. This is for you, baby, listen, it's your song.
I love you, Penny.
Don't love me. Okay, that was excellent. All right, next up we have Isabella.
Becky, can I have the Bluetooth speaker? Yeah, sure. Love by Bishop Briggs. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. So cold outside, too dark place to lie. So leave me when I'm alone. Oh, I'll be here, daylight's gone. I'ma be your love when the fire burns, when the blessed turn. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love when the crazy world turn to hell on earth. I'ma be your love when the fire burns, when the blessed turn. I'ma be your love when the crazy world turn to hell on earth. I'ma be your love. Bad blood, come and go. And you're still coming home. Ain't no mountain tall, tall enough, baby. We rise, we fall. When the fire burns, when the blessed turn. I'ma be your love when the crazy world turn to hell on earth. I'ma be your love when the fire burns, when the blessed turn. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love when the crazy world turn to hell on earth. I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love. Ooh, I'ma be your love when the fire burns, when the blessed turn. I'ma be your love when the crazy world turn to hell on earth. I'ma be your love, 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 love. I'ma be your love, I'ma be your love. I'ma be your love.
Great job, Isabel. All right, due to time constraints, we're only gonna have 2 more people. I'm sorry. So the next one is Luke.
So, I'm going to be singing a song from, well, not from, but named Falling Slowly by Glenn Hansard. I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. Words fall through me, always fool me, and I can't react. And games that never amount to more than their men will play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You made it now. Falling slowly, eyes that know me, and I can't go back. Roots that may take me and erase me, and I'm painted black. You have suffered enough and warred with yourself. It's time that you won. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You made it now. Falling slowly, sing your melody. I'll sing it loud. Thank you.
Great job, Luke. All right, next up we have Corbin.
Better be some fire, Corbin.
Hello. Hello? There we go.
Hello.
I don't know, mic's working. Okay, so I am going to read a passage. Yeah. Like this? Okay.
Plug it in.
Huh? Alright, so. This one? Is. What? Okay. We're starting. So, the default dance is truly a masterpiece.
Oh my god!
Never in all of history has such an artistic dance ever been created. The choreography is possibly the most beautiful sight ever beheld by the human eye. The sharp sound of the slap, when the player's hands collide perfectly with the beat of the song, sends a bone-chilling shiver down my spine every single time I hear it. I find myself watching my in-game avatar. I watch myself watching my in-game avatar hours on end, performing this phenomenal dance ritual. The beat of the song is without a doubt the most amazing musical composition in history, one to rival, if not surpass, the complexity and beauty of Mozart's classics. The default dance has truly revolutionized the future of music and how artists should aspire to create. Some would describe the default dance as a meme, or part of the game it is appearing in. However, I would strongly disagree. These people simply do not understand that the default dance is the center of existence. The universe, science, and evolution are purely myths, as the default dance was the first life form to roam the earth. Everything, human beings, nature, everything that defines this planet has originated from the building blocks of life, which are the default dance. Thank you.
I need to connect to something. Anyone got like a speaker? I was messing with it on purpose. I know how to do the thing. Singing the song. Tequila. How's everyone's day go? It's a lot of multitask singing and dancing at the same time. It's just really hard. I'm trying my best. Tequila. I know, Mike. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tequila. Where do you want me to move to?
Go back to the side.
French version.
Yeah, I know.
calls to mind the silver street and all its sad goodbyes. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I'd been given. No, I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend. Through the heart and mind, ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain's all you'll find. Never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. No, I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. Oh. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We hurt each other with the things we wanna say. We could have made this dance forever. We could have made this last forever. But now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay, and I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. What? It's like... Next up is Christina.
Okay, wait. Before I start, I just have a quick question for you guys. Can you hear this? Yeah. Can you guys hear this back there? Oh, yeah. Yeah? I need to be louder?
Believe it or not, yeah.
It's okay. My mom tells me I'm loud all the time. Alright. I just learned this the other day, so let's hope this goes well. Alright.
All along it was a fever, a cold, wet, hot-headed believer. I threw my hands in the air and said, show me something. He said, if you dare, come a little closer. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how I feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. And it takes me all the way, and I want you to stay. It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how I feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. And it takes me all the way, and I want you to stay. Ooh, the reason I hold on. Ooh, 'cause I need this hole gone. Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. 'Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how I feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. And it takes me all the way, and I want you to stay. Stay. I want you to stay. Ooh. Stay.
Excellent job, Christina. All right, next up is Julia.
lights off.
Running around, chasing hearts, chasing bodies to fix the parts. I don't know how I reached this place, so far from heaven, so far from grace. Am I wrong to give in to the pressure? 'Cause I feel like the city's got the better of me. Oh, this casual love isn't what it seems. And I try to imagine something closer and somebody who is good for me. I'm so tired of all this searching. Do I go home to nothing, or stay out for more? Give in to someone, or lock down my door, or drown all my shadows, drown them like before. No, I'm drowning shadows once more. I dream, the more I drown. If I'm not thinking, I won't get down. The more I rise above it all, the less I care about the fall. Am I wrong to give in to the pressure? 'Cause I feel like the city's got the better of me. Oh, this casual love isn't what it seems. And I try to imagine something closer and somebody who is good for me. I'm so tired of all this searching. Do I go home to nothing, or stay out for more? Give in to someone, or lock down my door, or drown all my shadows, drown them like before. No, I'm drowning shadows once more. Once more. Go home to nothing, or stay out for more. Give in to someone, or lock down my door, or drown all my shadows, drown them like before. No, I'm drowning shadows once more.
Can't stop.
Hey.
So next up we have Mike and Ian coming back up.
Okay, sure. Are you ready, Ian? Yeah. Call this one the funny meme song?
Oh no.
It's the funny meme song. Just gotta get ready. Talk whenever you feel like it. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rule, then I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media man begs to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. You know, that is the part. It's like, go, 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 go for the mold. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. So now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Is that it? Yeah, that's good. You're next.
All right, now we have the wonderful, the amazing, the very talented Kai Stone.
Did you enjoy that suite?
I'm most certain. Sideways, right? You want to sideways? Yeah. Who asked you to do it? Oh, so you do that? Jeremy's doing this. Hey. But you're going to do this, and she's going to do that. Alright? Okay. I'll start it and then I'll hand it off to you.
All right, that's all we have for tonight. Thank you guys for coming. Can we all put our chairs on the racks, please, and take food home with you if there's still food left? And Kaleidoscope people, come see me for another task if you want another job. Thank you.
Good job, Mike. Did nice today.